You start your day, you're making breakfast for everyone, and your child is like, Mom, I'm bored. And you're like, yeah, I have to make breakfast. Mom, play with me. Don't you see? I have to make breakfast. And then your child starts hugging your leg, and you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling touched out. And I didn't even have my coffee. And then your child just starts being like, Mom, and hanging and like swinging on your leg, and you're like, God, give me patience. And you start breathing slowly and trying to stay calm. And your child starts even, as calling your name out loud, not your name, Mom. It starts being, Mom, louder, Mom, Mom. And then you're like, what? And then your child starts crying. And you're like, I can't believe the day. It's not even, 7 in the morning and I'm already at my wit's end. And then you bring your child to kindergarten, you have a busy day at work, you're really tired, really, at the end of the day, you just want to relax. You go and pick up your child at kindergarten, and as you're leaving, as you're about to leave, the teacher comes to you, she wants to talk to you, and you're like, oh, okay. And while the teacher is trying to talk to you, your child is pulling your arm, trying to bring you in the direction of the car, and you say, wait just a moment, I have to talk to the teacher. And your child just like tries to pull your arm and then starts running to the middle of the road where the cars are, and you have to be like to the teacher, wait just a moment, please. And then you go and grab your child and you're like, I told you to wait here, just wait here. And then as you're trying to talk to the teacher, your child is crying and pulling your arm, and you are just like really trying with your very exhausted brain to pay attention to what the teacher is saying, while at the same time really making sure that your child doesn't go on the road again. And, you just want to get the hell out of there. And then you get home and you're trying to explain to your husband what the teacher in the kindergarten was saying. And as you're trying to explain this, your child is always trying to grab your husband's attention. And you are really trying to get your husband to pay attention to you, but your child is like, Dad, I want to go on your lap. And then he goes on his lap, and then he starts grabbing his face and being like, Dad, Dad, Dad. And it feels so hard to get your husband to pay attention and for you to be able to have a conversation with your child always interrupting. If this sounds familiar, check out my next video where I will show you your child's perspective.